Hi everyone. Today we are going to talk about Starbucks versus Blue Bottle Coffee. We're going to evaluate and compare these two brands using marketing strategies and tactics, including 3C, STP, and 4P analysis. Starbucks will be our main focus, while Blue Bottle will be our benchmark. I'm first going to talk about company history of Starbucks. It was founded in 1971. It's the world's largest American coffee house chain that operates in around 30,000 stores globally. It has an objective of maintaining Starbucks as the most recognized and respected company. According to its executive chairman, it becomes more than a coffee house, a third place between work and home. And now it's the most popular and strongest brand in the food and beverage industry. Its size, volume, and the number of loyal customers have kept growing over time. It currently has a brand value of $11.7 billion. Next.
20 years after Starbucks was founded, third wave of coffee was going on as a result of effort made by both consumers and manufacturers. It is a movement that aimed to promote high-quality coffee by improving every step of the process, from growing the coffee to brewing and roastery. Next. Blue Bottle is one of the major players in third wave of coffee movement. The company is founded by James Freeman, who was a freelancer. The first Blue Bottle Coffee based in Oakland, California, and it soon expanded to other locations in San Francisco Bay Area, where high-educated people assembled. By January 2020, Blue Bottle has stores in California, New York, and other Asian countries such as Japan, Korea. It aims to create a different experience different from traditional coffee shops like Starbucks. It has a no Wi-Fi policy because they want customers to have a unique and enjoyable experience without interruption of technology. Their inner design of Blue Bottle Cafe is known as the Apple Store in the world of coffee because the founder believes simplicity brings a comfortable visual experience for everyone who steps in their stores. Next. Blue Bottle has three major product lines, including traditional coffee shop, monthly subscription for regular coffee drinkers, and also ready-to-drink offerings. Next.
For the customers, Starbucks mainly focuses on urban and affluent customers who are often on-the-go white-collar professionals looking to take their caffeine fix with them to the office. There is also a transitioning focus on higher-value takeaway customers who don't require features like sitting areas, bathrooms, or Wi-Fi, but they pay the same price. So in recent years, the company has actually invested heavily in its mobile order and pay platforms in order to quickly serve such on-the-go customers. Also, they are building more drive-through stores and experiment with express stores designed for commuters to quickly grab a drink and go.
Compared to Starbucks, Blue Bottle targets some more educated people who has a higher requirement of coffee. Their customer base is more focused and more narrowed. Next.
Starbucks also has many competitors, including McCafe, which offers a quicker service format and a relatively lower price. There's also Dunkin' Donuts, which already has a statement of offering faster, cheaper, and user-friendlier alternative to Starbucks. It also rolls out more premium coffee drinks while continuing to offer low-priced classic coffees. There are also JAB Holding brands, which has more focus on quality and freshness of coffee and offers a more relaxing in-store environment. Next.
Other major players in third wave of coffee movement, such as La Colombe, Intelligentsia, Stumptown Coffee Roasters, are Blue Bottle's competitors. Starbucks designed to compete with other high-end coffee shops in the movement, so they opened Starbucks Reserve, which has what Starbucks believe is the best quality coffee, and it is usually single origin coffees. Next.
Next, we're going to talk about the segmentation, targeting, and positioning of both companies. The global coffee market can be mainly divided into three groups. The fast food coffee are suitable for consumers who only require caffeine intake at a relatively low price. And the standard coffee fulfills the demand of the majority of coffee consumers who require an ensured coffee quality and an acceptable price. And the luxury coffee for coffee lovers who want a professional and exclusive coffee experience. Next. Starbucks coffee is in the standard coffee segment. This segment is attractive because the middle-income consumers always occupies the largest population in the market. As we can observe from the graph, Starbucks is at the second rank of single cup coffee market share, while the first rank is the total number of all individual small brands. Starbucks still exists most of the companies. And to be compatible with the segment, it provides consumers with the most convenient store locations, fast service such as takeout and in-store pickup, and a large amount of product choices with an acceptable price. Therefore, to compare with other companies also in this segment, Starbucks is highly globalized with store locations in more than 77 countries. It has a large scale so that it can have better access to labor resource, innovation, and material, and uniform standard management among all retail stores. Next.
Compared to Starbucks, we believe that Blue Bottle is in the luxury coffee segment of customers. Firstly, for segment attractiveness, the luxury coffee market has enough demand and long-term revenue potential. Here we use the global specialty coffee market to estimate the value of luxury coffee market. The graph on the left shows that global specialty coffee market was expected to grow. Secondly, for segment compatibility, we think Blue Bottle fits luxury coffee market because they provide exceptional quality of coffee beans, optimized protocols of coffee culture, and customized service. Thirdly, for segment advantage, Blue Bottle can serve this segment better than other competitors because their unique urban brand image, as we have talked before.
Starbucks coffee seems to target its customers according to psychographics. There are lots of people having different lifestyles. Could be white-collar officers grab a cup of coffee on their way to work, and could be college students who need to keep themselves active before classes. And people have some small talks and discussions during a quick coffee break. And those people are having a busy and fast lifestyle, which is Starbucks targeting psychographics. Next.
Blue Bottle is targeting people in big cities in developed countries. We draw the two maps based on Starbucks and Blue Bottle's number of stores. We can see that Starbucks on the top is more global and mainly focused on North America and part of Asia. However, Blue Bottle at the bottom only has stores in developed countries like North America, Australia, and part of Europe. We think this is because of the following reasons. Firstly, people in these areas are more willing to buy expensive coffee. Secondly, people in large cities always have established coffee drinking habits, so it will be easier for Blue Bottle to educate customers about their brewing coffee culture and brand stories. Moreover, outside of North America, Blue Bottle chose Europe and Australia in their global strategy, where Starbucks doesn't have long-established footholds. I think the reason is that although Blue Bottle want to vertically differentiate it with Starbucks in product quality and price, but people have different preference to taste, and it is hard to charge a much higher price for price-sensitive products like coffee because of the existence of competitors and ease of comparison. So there still exists some horizontal competition between Starbucks and Blue Bottle, and to avoid that, Blue Bottle chose Australia and Europe. This is the positioning statement we wrote for Blue Bottle and Starbucks. It's basically just repeat the things we've talked before. This is the perceptual map we draw for them and several other competitors. Compared to Starbucks, Blue Bottle has higher price and lower variety in product. Our group will talk about it in details later. So now we will move on and talk about how this strategy is implemented using 4 Ps. For the first part, product, it focuses on how the company what the company actually offers to its customers. So Starbucks has a long history of business innovation, trying to expand market share. For example, in 1994, it added the famous Frappuccino line after it acquired the company Coffee Connection. Because the company targets a diverse population in a global market, it continues to add and modify product lines to keep itself in a growth stage. Starbucks allows customers to customize their recipes and promises to remake the drink if customers don't like it, so they will find the beverage they want at Starbucks. In contrast, Blue Bottle has a relatively simple product line, with limited options of espresso, pour coffee, and beverages. So customers know they are walking into Blue Bottle and having an expert coffee experience. Blue Bottle is very specific about freshness and peak flavor of their coffee. It keeps reminding people that they're offering the best flavored coffee in the market. Next. So Place talks about how the products flow from the producers to end customers. Starbucks uses more than one channel of distribution. Initially, Starbucks sells its products through direct retail system, that is company-owned stores. Then the company offers some of its products through online store. But in 2017, it ended its online store operation and shifted focus back to mobile app and in-store experience. The company also sells through indirect retail channel like grocery stores. It also has cooperation with airlines and hotels. Starbucks claims that there are more than 1 million places where you can find its products. With multiple distribution channels, Starbucks keeps increasing distribution intensity and increasing brand awareness. Compared to Starbucks, Blue Bottle is more like a boutique coffee shop, comparable tactics but in a much smaller scale. It sells directly to customers through 91 locations across the globe, as well as its own website, which Starbucks doesn't have anymore. Even though Blue Bottle mainly uses direct channel, it also sells through retail channel, having some of its coffee products in grocery stores. Next.
So now it's the price at both companies. The cup of coffee at Starbucks is priced from $2 to $6. Starbucks does pricing for coffee through employing the value-based pricing to maximize its profits. They use research and customer analysis to formulate targeted price increases that capture the greatest amount customers are willing to pay without drying them off. So rather than competing with cheaper chains like the Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks uses price hikes to separate itself and reinforce the premium image of their brand and products. Since their loyal customers are not very price sensitive, Starbucks coffee maintains a fairly inelastic demand curve, and a small price increase can have a huge and positive impact on their margins without decreasing demand for beverages. And then now we shift to the Blue Bottle coffee. Not very different from Starbucks. The price for a cup of coffee at Blue Bottle is from $3 to $5. However, compared to other coffee brands, the roast coffee beans have a much higher price. It's $17 to $21. Such pricing emphasizes their specialization in coffee bean selection, as well as their aim for a luxury brand image. Next. Starbucks primarily does word-of-mouth marketing, since they focus on in-store experience and want to build its brand awareness from spreading positive words. They also advertise through television, print media, and the internet. The sales promotions are used in Starbucks Rewards, which is a program that consumers are given benefits after purchasing a certain amount of the company's products. The Blue Bottle advertises mainly through banner ads, encouraging customers to click their link and buy the products. In order to allow for more potential customers, the Blue Bottle offers people to register with a free sample of coffee beans. They also encourage customers through content marketing, focusing on simplification and aesthetics on their social media and hosting educational events for coffee. Next.
Finally, we're gonna give some suggestions for both of the companies. We recommend Starbucks to have a better quality control to protect its brand image because there are some complaints about their inconsistent product quality and service among all stores. And since there is a trend of pursuing higher quality coffee, Starbucks will be more competitive that way. And we also, a direct-to-customer channel can help Starbucks to have their service quality and customer loyalty through its own online platforms. Next.
So for Blue Bottle Coffee, we offer 3 suggestions for them. First, they should lower their shipment fee. As the graph shown on the right, the shipment fee is relatively high and is included in the subscription fee, which is very likely to drive potential customers off. Moreover, they currently have only a few locations and they mainly rely on social media for marketing. They should seek for more potential partnerships like Starbucks does, which can build more brand awareness. Next. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.